Hello everyone, welcome to the Woody Academy. Today we'll start with Standard 12th Accountancy PYQ solution of Chapter 9, that is Common Size and Comparative Statement from the part of Financial Statement. So we'll start with the first question. Here you have to prepare a comparative statement. So from the following balance sheet of Zydus Limited as on 31st March 2020 and 31st March 2021, prepare a comparative balance sheet of the company. So here balance sheet they have given and they have given the 2 years, okay, and now you have to compare the trends of 2020 and 2021. Now the first part what they have given is equity and liabilities. Then they have given shareholders fund, share capital for the year 2020 as 8 lakh, then 2021 12 lakhs 80,000. Then reserves and surplus they have given 7 lakh 50 and for 2021 7 lakh 80,000. Then long term borrowings they have given 3 lakh 50 and 3 lakh. Trade payable 4 lakh 20 and 2 lakh 25. Then if you see the asset part in the question, they have given non-current asset, fixed asset, tangible asset for the year 2020 as 16 lakhs and 21 lakhs. Then intangible asset, they have given 2 lakhs and 2 lakh. Then current asset, cash and cash equivalent, they have given 5 lakh 20 and 2 lakh 85,000. So now, as it is, the first step is you have to write down the amount as it is, and whenever you are starting with the solution you have to write down particulars, note number, the previous year 2020 and the current 2021. Then after that you have to calculate, and now we a comparative statement, we compare the years. So whenever you are writing you have to add these two columns, that is absolute change and the percentage change, okay. So I have to categorize. So 2020 we have marked as A, 2021 this is we marked as B. Whenever you are going to find out the absolute change, the formula is C is equal to B minus A. This is the formula. Then with regards to percentage change, whenever you are going to find out the percentage, so this is the D part, A, B, C and D. So whenever you are going to find out the percentage, you have to do C divided by A multiplied by 100, because we are finding the percentage now, so I have to multiply it by 100, okay. So we are going to write down the amount of the 2021 and 2020 as it is, whatever given in the trial balance. Then whenever you are going to calculate the absolute change, okay, the how you are going to calculate C is equal to B minus A. So A is with regards to share capital, if you see is 8 lakhs and B part over here is 12 lakh 80,000. So whenever you are going to calculate, you have to do C is equal to B minus A, okay. Then only you will get absolute change. So here what we are going to do, 12 lakh 80,000 minus 8 lakh, you will get 4 lakh 80,000, okay. Then similarly you have to find out for reserves and surplus, 7 lakh 80,000 minus 7 lakh 50, you'll get 30,000. Then 3 lakh minus 3 lakh 50,000, but here the amount will come in negative because here the 3 lakh is there, no? Less amount. Then with regards to this 2 lakh 25 minus 4 lakh 20, that's why this came into the bracket, okay. We are showing over here as a negative figure. With regards to asset tangible, 21 lakhs minus 16 lakhs, you'll get 5 lakhs. But if you see intangible asset, both the amount are same, so here nothing will come. Here you can write down nil also, okay, because the amount will be 0. Then after that cash and cash equivalent, if you see 2 lakh 85 minus 5 lakh 20, which will give you 2 lakh 35,000. Now, so this is how you have to calculate the absolute change, but whenever you are going to calculate the percentage change, you have to remember D is equal to C divided by A multiplied by 100. So C is now 4 lakh 80,000. If you see with regards to share capital, it is 4 lakh 80,000. So 4 lakh 80,000 divided by A part is 8 lakh. So 8 lakhs multiplied by 100. So which will give you 60%. Okay. So this is how you have to find out the percentage column. Then again with regards to reserves and surplus, how you have to do 30,000 divided by 7 lakh 50,000 multiplied by 100, you will get 4%. Then similarly this, so now this is in negative figure, so 50,000 divided by 3,50,000 multiplied by 100, you'll get 14.29. Okay, similarly you have to do for the asset part. 5 lakh divided by 16 lakhs multiplied by 100, you'll get 31.25. Now after doing this, you have to, since it is a comparative statement, you have to check for the trends. Okay, and here whatever the total, now we are preparing with regards to the balance sheet, right? So balance sheet we find always, like we have to find out it equally, like your liabilities should be equal and your assets should be also be equal. So here you should get the equal amount, 11.42 and 11.42. For this part you have to add all your liabilities of the previous and the current year, and the similar formula you have to apply over here, that is 25 lakhs 85,000 minus 23 lakhs 20,000, you will get this. Now 2 lakhs 65 divided by 23 lakhs 20,000 multiplied by 100, you will get 11.42. Similar case we did with the asset part, and if you see we are getting the same answers over here. So this is how you have to find out the comparative statement of with regards to balance sheet. So we'll move to the second question. Following is the balance sheet of Navdurga Company Limited as on 31st March 2023. Prepare common size balance sheet. Okay, now here we have to prepare the common size balance sheet, and whenever you are preparing common size, the format is this: particulars, note number, amount. This thing you have to write down as it is according to the question. But only thing is that you have to find out the percentage of balance sheet. Okay, so and the heading you have to write down: common size balance sheet of Navdurga Company Limited as on 31st March 2023. Now, whenever you are solving your, now this is with regards to balance sheet, so that you have to write down as it is. Now, here the total will be given directly in the question. So, since it is a balance sheet. Now whenever you are solving this, you have to take each item divided by the total. So for common size balance sheet, you have to remember this formula. So you have to take each item divided by the total. Now we'll see with regards to share capital, each item with regards to share capital, the total is 7 lakhs. So 7 lakhs divided by 13 lakhs 5,000 multiplied by 100. So you have to find out the percentage, no? So that's why you have to multiply it by 100. So I am dividing 7 lakhs divided by 13 lakh 5,000 multiplied by 100. You will get 53.64%. Okay, so this you have to write down in the percentage column. So for every part you have to take the each item and you have to just divide it by the total, multiply it by 100. So similarly for reserve and surplus we did the same. 2,50,000 divided by this total, 13 lakhs 5,000 multiplied by 100, you will get 19.16. Now with, if you see the total part, it should be always 100. Okay, it is matched to the liability and the asset part. The answers are same because we are solving the balance sheet. Your equity and liabilities and your asset part should be equal. So that's why here whatever the answer you got, it is in 100 only, 100%, means it is full. Then if you see long term borrowings, it is 2 lakh divided by 13 lakh 5,000 multiplied by 100, you will get 15.33. Then similarly we did for 80,000, long term provision, 80,000 divided by the total multiplied by 100. Then for short term borrowing, 75,000 divided by 13 lakh 5,000 multiplied by 100, you will get 5.75 here. Then if you see the asset part, it is same, like 8 lakhs divided by the total 13 lakh 5,000. The total will be same of your equity and liabilities and the asset part. So 8 lakh divided by 13 lakh 5,000 multiplied by 100. Divided by 13 lakh 5,000 multiplied by 100, you'll get 61.30. Okay, so this is how you have to do, but you have to remember whenever you are solving common size balance sheet, you have to remember this: each item divided by the total. Okay. So the next question is, the following is the profit and loss statement of Joy Industries Company Limited prepare comparative statement. So here they have given profit and loss account in the question, and now you have to prepare comparative statement. Okay, so you have to compare the trends, but whatever the profit and loss the amount they have given is it is mixed up. So you have to the first step is you have to write down the proper format of profit and loss statement. Okay, so the first step is you have to write down the format, revenue from operations, then other income, third one is total revenue. This we divide with total revenue includes revenue from operation plus other income, so which is 1 plus 2. Then expenses, the fourth one. Then how the expenses are classified: it is classified as first cost of material consumed, then purchases of stock in trade, changes in inventory, employee benefit expenses, finance cost, depreciation on machinery. Then you have to take the total expenses, you have to add all the total expenses. Then fifth, profit and loss before tax. 6 is provision for tax, which we basically minus, and then profit and loss after tax. Okay, this you will get after minusing fifth minus 6, you will get profit and loss after tax. So now in this question they have given the 2 years, previous and the current year. So this is previous 2021 and 2022. So I have to write down this as it is, the amount what they have given. Now whenever you are writing, you have to make sure that you have prepared proper column, particular note number 31st March 2021 as given in the question, then 31st March 2022. After that you have to write down absolute, this you have to find out absolute change and the percentage change. Okay, these two things you have to find out. Now, so after writing the amount as it is, you have to find out the absolute change, and the formula to calculate this is A, B, C is equal to, now for absolute change if you want to find out, C is equal to B minus A, then percentage change D is equal to C divided by A multiplied by 100. So for absolute change, the formula is same. Okay, so revenue from operation, A part they have given 15 lakhs, then B part is 25 lakhs. So what you have to do, 25 lakhs minus 15 lakhs, you will get 10 lakhs. And then for the percentage, what you have to do is C divided by A, it means that 10 lakhs divided by 15 lakhs multiplied by 100. If you want percentage, then you multiply it by 100. So what you have to do is C divided by A multiplied by 100. Now C is our 10 lakhs. Divided by A part is 15 lakhs. So 15 lakhs multiply it by 100, which you will get 66.67%. Okay, then other income, same thing you have to do, but since we are following the profit and loss statement, you have to add the total revenue. So it means that you have to add these two, 15 lakhs plus 5 lakh, and also B part, and you have to again find out the absolute and the percentage change for the both. Then with regards to expenses, again cost of material consumed they have given 5 lakh and 7 lakh. So if you want to find out the absolute change, what you are going to do, 7 lakhs minus 5 lakh, you will get 2 lakh. This is the difference. Then this 2 lakh you have to divide by 5 lakh, multiply it by 100, you will get 40. So this is your percentage change. Then next, similar thing you have to do for purchases of stock in trade. And changes in inventory, they have not mentioned anything in the question. They have not mentioned changes in inventory. So that's why according to the format, we have to write. So I have put dash, or you can also put nil over here. Next, employee benefit expenses, the same thing you have to do, 1 lakh 20 minus 1 lakh, you will get 20,000. And then in order to calculate the percentage, again 20,000 divided by 1 lakh multiplied by 100, you will get 20%. After doing this, you have to add all the total expenses, this and the total expenses, this part you have to add. So again you have to, in order to find out the absolute change, again you have to do, that is 13 lakh 60,000 minus 8 lakh 60, you will get 5 lakh. And then for percentage change, the same formula you have to apply. After this, you have to find out profit and loss before tax. So that is how we basically find it. We find it third minus fourth. So this is the formula to calculate. Third minus Fourth, it means your total revenue minus your total expenses, okay, minus your expenses, you'll get profit and loss before tax, okay, before providing the taxes. So it is this much amount. So again you have to find out the absolute change. Provision for tax, it is given in the question directly as provision for the 2021 as 50,000, 2022 as 60,000. So 60,000 minus 50, you'll get 10,000. Again you have to find out with 10,000 divided by 50, you'll multiply by 100, so 20. Then with regards to profit and loss after tax, you have to do fifth minus 6. It means that 11 lakh 40 minus 50,000, you will get 10 lakhs 90,000. Okay. Then similar thing for all the part, you have to find out absolute change and the percentage change. And also the very important part is you have to write down comparative profit and loss statement of Joy Industries Company Limited. Okay, so for comparative profit and loss, we have to write down the format first. But with regards to balance sheet, we used to write down whatever information is being provided in the question. But with regards to profit and loss statement, you have to write down the full format so that you'll get a clear picture of it, and then you have to find out the absolute and the percentage change. The current year and the previous year amount, it will be given directly in the question, so that only you have to copy as it is from the question. Okay, so this is with regards to the comparative profit and loss statement of Joy Industries Company Limited. So now let's move to the MCQ part, and the first MCQ is, in a common size balance sheet, which figure is assumed to be equal to 100? And the options given are shareholders fund, equity and liabilities, non-current asset, next current asset. So here the correct option is equity and liability, second option. Next MCQ, comparative statements are also called dash. So options given are dynamic analysis, horizontal analysis, vertical analysis and external analysis. So the correct option here is horizontal analysis. Next MCQ, analysis of financial statements serve the purpose of investors, shareholders, debentures and all of the above. So the correct option is all of the above, because it serves the purpose for, it gives the information for all investors, shareholders and the debenture holders also. Next, balance sheet and statement of profit and loss are together commonly referred to as dash. So these things are referred to as financial statement, and the options given are receipts and payment account, common size statement, financial statement or all of the above. So the correct option is financial statement. So balance sheet and profit and loss is basically a financial statements. Then, which of the following expresses all items of financial statement as a percentage of some common base? So as a percentage of some common base, like we divide each, we take each item, divide by some the with some common total. Okay, for that we do common size statements. Okay, not comparative. Comparative, we compare the trends, no, we minus and then we find out with the percentages. Okay, so but with regards to the common size statement, we expresses all items of financial statement as a percentage of some common base. So here the correct option is common size statements. The other options which are given here are trend analysis, comparative statement, cash flow statement. So here the third option is correct, that is common size statement. Next, which of the following is not a limitation of financial statement? So the options given are do not reflect price level changes. Next, window dressing, then lack of qualitative analysis. Fourth, to measure the short-term solvency of business. So here the correct option is to measure the short-term solvency of business. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe.